son was something bullhorses, something, had a name.
Mm-hmm.
The women wouldn't be there, but when we were in rodeo, they would go to college back in the East, Stevens or
Uh-huh.
so had real nice dresses and so forth.
Uh-huh.
As soon as they hit home, the shawl was over their shoulders.
Oh, they'd have to get back in their traditional dress, huh?
Yeah.
And then, so the type of Indians, tribes that were around you guys were the Sioux, or what?
No, around Sheridan, up to Ashland, Montana, there's Crows and Cheyenne.
Okay.
Up South Dakota, the Sioux Indians,
Okay.
and they're different.
The different tribes.
Yeah. I can still hear Mom was up there, we're at Hardin, they're getting ready to go down. Mom must have been looking at her Indians for a little too long. He said, see, good look, see, good man.
Let's say that again.
I don't know what it was something of that nature. She was tired of having somebody looking at her.
Oh. And your mom, it was Grandma that was looking at the Indians too long?
I remember during the rodeo time, it was July 16th, 17th, and 18th.
So that'd be your birthday.
17th.
Yep.
This one day I've been caddying. I came back at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. Mom was out in the front yard. We didn't have a big front yard, but front yard. And Indians all around her. And I thought for a while, and Mom wouldn't bring back a pair of shoes that were partially worn or something.
Uh-huh.
Give it to them. It was funny.
Wow.
Anyway, this one she had a long-handled granite dipper.
Uh-huh.
And say he had that full of water for the Indians.
Uh-huh.
And after that, you could put that thing in dynamite, and it still wouldn't make it any better. She wouldn't touch it.
Oh, oh gosh. She was afraid of it, huh? Because of the germs and stuff. And
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's funny.
Oh. Mom was born in Richmond, Quebec.
Uh-huh.
And she lived the first 17 years between Boston and Richmond. And she had a lot of allergies.
Uh-huh.
And she was looking at the doctors all the time. And finally the doctor said, Mom had her aunt, Elizabeth Dillon,
Uh-huh.
who was a piano teacher and taught French
Uh-huh.
in the Boston Conservatory of Music. That's when the doctor told Mom that if she didn't get to a drier climate, she wasn't going to live long. Mm-hmm. So she died when she was 93.
Well, she did go to a drier climate.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
I think it's kind of dry in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's one thing people miss, that they don't get an appreciation of what that country was around there. That was volcanic.
Oh, yeah.
Like on what was it, feast days around land.
I don't know, like, I'm not sure if, like, oh, that, Where there's Pompeii?
Palm Sunday.
Oh, Palm Sunday, okay.
On Palm Sunday, it was a beautiful day to go. It's still cold weather there.
Yeah.
But it was a real sunny day, and everybody felt good. Went to Mass, and myself, and Austin, Ed, and Jim Garrett, Herb Adams. We all went out to Thunder Mountain. Sheepers Monument, they call it. The Sheepers Monument was higher than the overseers around there. It was quite a place. You could go around, it's sort of like a cone going up the top. And you'd come, at one place there, I was going to make, that's when we were in St. Paul's Parish, and I had to contact certain people for charities, Catholic charities. And the one I had to call was an instructor of chemistry at Akron U. Known for being a tightwad. So I figured, I found this sea sponge. Now this is take it out, it was about that big around, about that thing. And it was perfect shape. And one of the guys down the Limekiln said, "Hey, I just pulled one of those out from the kiln." So it looked off like pear. I set the one down, I was going to use it, but I forgot that it had been through the kiln. So when I went to use it, it was all dust.
Oh gosh. Yeah, because then because it was volcanic, you said that there would be like things you could pull out like that were preserved from the volcanic stuff coming over it.
We had sorts of shells, seashells, sponges,
and
everything you think of in the water, it was in there in that layer of.
In those different layers. That must have been neat. That'd be fun to explore.
Oh yeah. Well, Herb Adams and I, we should love to do that, but like this one special day, that was on 4th of July, our senior year in high school, so we were going to go up and fish. We had the same idea of fishing. If fish were biting, you fished. If they weren't biting, you put it away. So we put them away and put it around, and we're at the timberline already. So the first thing you know, you're above the timberline quite a ways. And at 4 o'clock that afternoon, we came to a spot where it's just like a real smooth stone wall. There's one crack in it from freeze and thawing and so forth. And there, growing in that crack, was a flower. And it looked like a carnation. We got up to it and it stunk like it do for you. Anyway, we both decided that if that flower had to fight to get in there and go out, I'm not going to pull it out. Anyway, that afternoon, we started smelling our hands, and they were real perfume, real nice perfume. That scent on that flower was so strong because it was concentrated.
Oh, okay, because of the air being like, because it's thinner air and stuff up there?
Yep, that was at 4 o'clock that afternoon. I was here to you from the Clouds Peak.
Oh gosh.
Clouds Peak is 13,600, I think, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we came down from there, Herb and I, and old Charlie Heidi's cabin. Now that Charlie Heidi, Dad liked him. And he taught Dad how to fish, and Dad could really fish. Anyway, he insisted, of course, for us to stay. When it got 20 minutes after 4, he took his fishing rod off of the wall,
Uh-huh.
walked half a block down to the stream, Concord, and in about 5 minutes he was back with 20.
Oh my gosh.
And he could pick them in just like that. The funny part is, Sparrow Wigwam, you were at Sparrow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They were student venture. They were the people that were go up and rent a cabin. These dudes had been fishing all day. One of them had 8, one had 9, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And Charlie was out there. In 10 minutes, we had 20.
Oh gosh. That probably got them mad.
Yeah. That was one of they had the ranchers, dude ranchers, easterners.
Uh-huh.
And if they had a bush and the guy was flying with fly fish, you'd catch that bush all the time. So he decided that he would cut some of that brush out so they'd have a place for fish. So he has his hired man to go down to do it. And Charlie says, "What are you doing?" And they said, "I'm clearing that up." He says, "No, you're not." He had his rifle in his hand.
He what?
He had his rifle in his hand.
Oh.
And the guy went back. But that night, Herb and I came back to Charlie's, and he insisted he caught the fish and fished and made them, baked them and everything else.
I bet you that tasted
And
good.
that night, outside of Charlie's cabin, there were some salt licks. And there would be about 8 or 10 deer out there.
Uh-huh.
And Charlie was watching. When it came hunting season, Charlie went over on the other side of the mountain.
He didn't want to have to kill his friends.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And Charlie was all right, I guess. Dad liked him. He taught Dad how to fish, and Dad could fish with the best of them.
Yeah. So when you talk about fishing, do you talk mostly about fly fishing? Is that what you were doing?
Fly fishing, or yeah.
But
well,
you would drop a hook too sometimes, huh?
Yeah. I was good with the hook. But the Dad would start, he'd that fly hit the water, and you didn't get a strike, he'd take it off, put a different fly on, and then he'd find the one that they were biting on.
Uh-huh.
And then he'd start hooking them in.
Oh, okay.
And he could pick them in as fast as they go.
Well, that was probably part of the, I would probably kind of keep on trying with the same fly, but you would have to find a different one.
Yeah, just different kinds of red ones, different colored brown, and so forth.
That's neat.
Yeah. And Charlie had a tough life, really. He was a veteran of the Spanish-American War, had a little pension he got, and he'd get his pension. He'd come into Sheridan, go to the Class Cafe, as her dad ran the Class Cafe. And you have Mr. Adams a list of what he wanted, and give him the money, and try to go to the soldier door next door. Yeah. He was there too without money. And he'd go back up for
Hopefully he didn't have too much money on him when he'd go next door to the...
He had a lot of money.
But I mean, he didn't drink that much, did he?
I don't know. But they never picked on him.
Yeah.
And of course, Dad always had a lot of money because he had groceries for Bonham, Cleanburn, Akron, the different mining camps.
Uh-huh.
And he'd deliver groceries off of his wagon and take for
He'd have to get paid, and he'd have to have money for change.
mm-hmm.
So he probably had a lot
But they
of money.
never tried to rob him.
Hmm.
And I tell guys it's a good thing they never tried.
Yeah.
He was really a good shot. You know, when I stopped there, I take my physical from Fort Lewis
Uh-huh.
down. I had to go down to Fort Warren in southern Wyoming to complete my physical,
Uh-huh.
and then we head up. In the Army, if you were paid your own way, you could take a day for every 120 miles. So I had 4 days to go from Sheridan to get up to Fort Lewis. And
Where is Fort Lewis? Is that in?
it's in Tacoma, Washington.
Okay. So you could take
4 days.
4 days. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I stopped at Sheridan on the way. And then the last time I remember stopping, Mary Claire was in labor for Frank,
Mm-hmm.
and Ruth was in labor for Bill. No, not with Bill, with
Marita.
Rita. And so they gave you extra time. Like when I went that time,
Uh-huh.
I got off my physical and stopped at Sheraton, went to Mass, and Bill and I went out and got our allowance in pheasants and ducks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Came in, was sitting at the table eating. Dad says, you know what, I'd kind of like to go out there somewhere. So we went out, parked the Oldsmobile,
Mm-hmm.
and Dad says, you know, that's two of us walking, I'm going to just sit here near the car. Well, we got about as far as here to Richmond to pharmacy,
Uh-huh.
and we heard a bang. We went on, finished, didn't get anyway. Came back, Dad had killed a buck deer,
Uh-huh.
hung him up, cleaned him out, and
Oh, wow.
put the different meat in different canvas, gunny sack bags.
Uh-huh. Wow. Now, they didn't have like hunting seasons like we have.
Oh yes,
Did they? So was that hunting
it's
season?
in hunting season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, we should go in the other room for a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm finished. I lost my appetite.
Well, I made you talk too much. But let me get Grace over